Okay, I'm making a quick video on how to connect the EVH 5150 head to the speaker cabinet, and what to do exactly, and what to look for on the back, because I had a little confusion and I had to call the company, almost return the head because I thought the standby mode button, or the standby mode on and off switch, was backwards. And apparently it's just the way it is, the way Eddie Van Halen wanted it. And I called Fender to verify this, and they said, yep, that's the fact. Well, that's who told me that Eddie Van Halen, or whatever, when they were going over it, they knew that it kind of seemed weird, but they went with it. So anyway, here's what I mean. Without further ado, let's go to the back of the speaker cabinet and the amp head, which I never see any videos of anybody showing the back of these things, or how to connect them, because I went over and I couldn't figure it out. So anyway, here is the back of the head, and there's an option of going 16 ohms, 8 ohms, or 4 ohms. It is set to 16 ohms, so that's what I left it at, and I plugged it in to the speaker cabinet. Apparently I was right, because when I called them to verify this, they said yes, 16 ohms is correct, and that's what I wanted to leave it at. So when you're running two 12s, use 16 ohms, and you're good. And you can use either one of these outputs, these parallel speaker outputs. They told me either one would be fine, and that's what I used. I'm just using either one. And there's a one for the foot switch that they provide, and I went ahead and I plugged it into the foot switch. And now the confusing part that I had was, at this point, the standby should not be on, in my opinion, but it is on. And when I want to rock out, I need to turn this up to bam. Now it is on. Now the standby mode is off. Does that make sense to you? Because look, when you're looking at this, it says the standby mode is now on, which in turn, both of these are up, and that's usually what when I verified with them, they said as long as both of them are up, that's when you should be hearing volume out of the speaker cabinet. I said I do hear volume out of the speaker cabinet with both of these up, but when I look at the back, when I look at it and it says standby mode on, in my opinion, this is when, with this up, with standby mode should be on, and you should hear nothing out of the speaker cabinet. But it's the opposite way. Now when I turn it off, I'm in standby mode. Does that make sense? You tell me. Thank you for watching.